Hello, fellow travelers. This is Ari from Nitty Gritty Travelers. And as you know, I'm closely following the coronavirus COVID-19 in the Dominican Republic, especially the tourist destinations such as Santo Domingo and Punta Cana. We are updating regularly our blog on iHeartDR.com on the coronavirus cases in the DR. And as long with these videos, we will keep you updated on the situation here in the country. As you know, the WHO already declared the COVID-19 situation as a global pandemic. So it's not about in which country will it be. It's about where it is, when that country will reach its peak, and when the recovery will begin in a given country. So you could basically expect it to be on all countries at some point. Every country will have a different peak and a different progression of the virus. And this video is about the progression of the virus in the Dominican Republic. This is the Johns Hopkins Hospital map about the COVID-19 cases. And as you can see, in the Dominican Republic, as of today, March 12, 2020, we have 5 confirmed cases of COVID-19, and those cases are currently active. No deaths due to the virus in the country, and no recovered as of yet. On the previous video that we published on March 5, we only had 1 confirmed case of COVID-19 here in the DR, and now, almost 10 days later, we have 5. This is the progression graph of the virus in the country, from 1 on March 5th to 5 on March 12th. So the 5 cases we have of COVID-19 here in DR, the first man, we spoke about him on the first video, is an Italian man that is on quarantine. He was the only case of COVID-19 here in DR. He has 62 years old, and the second man was a Canadian man of about 70 years old. They both stayed at hotels in Bayaibe, which is in the eastern part of the country, about an hour away from Punta Cana and about an hour and a half away from Santo Domingo. The third case was a 12-year-old boy. He's Dominican, but he was in France and Spain on vacation, I presume. And he came back to the country through the airport in Santo Domingo. He was asymptomatic when he entered the country and then presented symptoms and was diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus. The fourth case was a 29-year-old woman. She is also Dominican, but she was also in Europe the days before. She came back to the country through the Punta Cana airport the past 29th of February, and she is also now in quarantine. The third case is a 56-year-old, also Dominican woman, but she is a resident in Italy. So as you can see, so far, all of COVID-19 cases in DR have been imported, either by residents abroad or Dominicans visiting other countries and bringing the virus back to the Dominican Republic. So far, there are no community transmission cases of COVID-19 in the DR. As I said at the beginning of the video, I personally believe that that is just a matter of time till the virus spreads on the local community, and we will have our cluster of the virus in the country, and then we'll get a peak, and then the recovery phase. That should be the same in every other country in the world. Every country will have its turn, will have a different timeline, a different peak, a different amount of cases, but every country will be affected by this. There is currently a Puerto Rican woman that is suspected to have the virus, but the results are still pending. The authorities have also tested several other people, 8 to my understanding so far, and they have come back negative. So we just have the 5, and this Puerto Rican woman is pending of the results. So if she tests positive, that would make a total of 6 in the entire country. If it comes back negative, we will still have the 5. As you know, many countries, including the United States and many Latin American countries, have been imposing quarantine for travelers that come from abroad, and also they have imposed travel bans, as the case of the United States. Yesterday, they placed a travel ban for all visitors from Europe, excluding Ireland and the UK. So you can expect that to be placed on different countries in some way or another. It's a little bit tough for Dominican authorities, I presume, to place a travel ban on any country, because the main economic activity of the Dominican Republic is tourism. But I suspect that they will have to impose some kind of quarantine to incoming visitors from a country, or some sort of travel bans for some territories. As a matter of fact, there is right now a travel ban to flights from Milan, Italy, for 30 days. So you can expect to see some more of that, some measures like that in the future. That's all for today. Please subscribe if you want to keep in touch, if we want to keep tabs on the coronavirus COVID-19 cases in the DR, here on our YouTube channel, on iHeartDR.com.